So I'm working German short rows on a woolly worm head hat, and instead of turning to work backward this way, I'm actually purling from the back. I call it backwards purling. So instead of where you're normally working from your right needle onto your left needle, working backwards, you're working from your left needle onto your right needle. And to purl backwards, I'm inserting the tip of my left needle into the loop on the right needle. Use the zoomer to zoom in, huh? Use the zoomer. Alrighty. So I'm inserting into the back leg of this stitch and then wrapping the yarn around underneath and then pulling the stitch off, and it creates a perfect little purl stitch on this side. I'm tensioning my yarn in my left hand with a little extra loop around here so I can insert the stitch and loop it around, and then using this needle I'm kind of taking it over and then off. Here's another one, looping it around like this. And then the other way I've been making purl stitches is without that extra tensioning in my yarn, but I'm using my thumb to actually create the tension and to wrap the stitch. So I'm inserting the needle the same way, but my thumb is holding the yarn down, and I'm inserting the needle into this back leg and then just kind of flicking it over with my thumb, pulling the yarn down, inserting the needle, and then flicking it over. So I'm pulling it up with here, pulling it down here. Insert, flick, insert, flick, pull. And go really fast purling backwards with this flicking technique. Now when you're working short rows, you have these doubled stitches where you turned and wrapped or did the German short row on the reverse side. And instead of trying to insert the needle through here and do them, I've discovered this is basically a knit through the back loop backwards, which is sort of a purling two together through the front loop. Anyway, I'm just inserting the needle from left to right, wrapping the yarn, and then holding it really tight with my left hand and pulling it off of the needle. And these two stitches are down here. With my flicky technique, I'm inserting the needle this way and then flicking it around with my thumb, holding it real tight again with this left hand, and then pulling that off. Then this is just going to be a regular backwards purl, either flicked or wrapped. And then I'm going to turn to work in the other direction. Just insert my needle, do the German short row, and then I'm knitting back across those stitches that were the doubled short row stitches, just regular knitting. And I've got those little turns making the German short rows. That's it.